Everyone, is Rick Silva, referral coach, helping you build a referral-based practice so you never have to cold call or door knock. Hey, I was running one of my networking groups recently. We were doing a mastermind, and this question was asked. What happens when you make a referral and the referee is slow to respond? Would you like faster referral partner responses? Would you like to know how to get your referral partners to respond faster? Well, in this live mastermind, we're going to cover a lot of topics, but some of them are the importance of following up in referral networking, how to keep tabs on your referral partners. You have a referral partner who's good at what they do, but they're just too slow to respond when you send them a referral. That can make you look bad or make you concerned. What do you do? Well, we're going to cover that and a whole lot more, and here we go. What other topics?
If you know someone who is very good at what he or she does, and but there is one thing that if you make a connection, you refer, at times that person is not quick to respond. But you want, I mean, you know that the person is really good in what he or she is doing. What is the best way to say that? Should I be like, blunt and say that, okay, hey, when I'm referring you, I expect you to respond within X number of hours, or I'll be more diplomatic? How would you handle that?
So first question is that Vinny in the background cooking food? I heard some plates. Tell her to make me some food. Jay, we've all been, there's probably not a person on the screen who is not guilty of sometimes taking too long to respond. I'm not perfect, so I'm going to come from the me not being perfect realm, but I've had issues where people, so Jay, I haven't had, I'm just thinking back, I haven't had too many issues where people quote unquote take too long as opposed to they just don't freaking respond at all. That's going to get me, the challenge I have, Jay, and it's different because this is my whole life. I try never to give one name, though I will tell you, just going back to Mike for a second, Mike was the only name that I gave Steve. I generally don't give one name because I want to give, well, it's called the power of three. So I got to do the power of three and then talk to you about follow-up, because I got to talk about the power of three, which I've talked about a million times. It's like my favorite topic. But so you got this guy right here, you got this guy right here, and you got this lady right here. You got three cards. When giving three names, Jay, though, I appreciate it if you're only giving my groups out and not BNI, but do whatever you want. I really appreciate you, and I appreciate you sending me people. But if you give three names, what you're doing is you're serving the client on a higher level because he now gets to meet three. Now you're eating. I'm coming over there and getting that. If Mike is interested in, and I'm going to use an industry that I can't find for this group right now, is mortgage. If I was going to introduce Mike and he needed a mortgage lender, if I can give three, I'm doing two things. I'm doing a lot of things. Number one, I'm giving Mike the opportunity to meet a lot of mortgage lenders. That's number one. Number two, I'm building reciprocity with Mike. That's good for me. Number three, I'm building reciprocity with three mortgage lenders. That's good for me. I'm also finding out, Jay, of these three mortgage lenders, who responds quickly and who doesn't. If this one stood up Mike, right? I don't mean to flip you guys off, but I will. And this one shows up 50 minutes late, and this guy does everything. The middle finger dude showed up early, and Mike loved him. Then we got to do something called the 80-20 rule, where 80% of your business comes from 20% of your power partners, and 80% of your time is wasted by the bottom 20%. We're going to fire these two and leave Mike getting flipped off. We might be firing them, replacing them. That's why you got to constantly have coffee meetings. Everyone, thanks for watching this far. If you're enjoying the video, please smash that like button, share it, subscribe, do all that good stuff. Thanks for watching. Back to the video. Like we have a mortgage lender named Stella, and over 5 years, we've done about 80 or 85 deals with one mortgage lender, paid her hundreds of thousands of dollars in referral fees. It's, it's not where it was. You generally you'll find a referral partner, like when Sarah Skowronski was in the groups. Sarah, her first year, she was sending me 2 people a week, and now it's 2 every 3 years. That's just the way it is. So it's a constant replace. If we can have 3 or 4 really strong referral partners every one time, that's about all we can handle. Jay, I'm testing them by sending them out, right? If they're late, there's nothing wrong with you saying, Jay, something to the effect of, hey, Rick, I sent you that guy for B2B. I really built you up, and it took you 7 days to respond. What's your normal instead of saying, I think it should be quick, you could say, what's your normal response time? So I can let them know Rick's busy. It might take 7 days. And I might go, shit, Ajay, I'm so sorry. It got farther down my email. I completely forgot. I'm true story. In 8 days, I'm leaving to New Mexico again. I'm overwhelmed. I apologize. I'll reach out right now. Probably guilt tripping me a little bit, which is good because the alternative is I don't respond and then you stop sending me people. Right. So you can also say, hey, Rick Morgan, I'm looking out for you. And, this guy that you could help him, he's got an old 401k, got laid off from his job. He's thinking about being self-employed and it took you 6 days to respond. Can we get on as a good referral partner and kind of we're peers to each other. Could you let me know how long it normally takes? Is 6 days normal? Or maybe could we knock that down to 36 hours? So Jay, if you're asking questions as opposed to, hey, dude, you lag, so there's ways to put passive pressure on people. Just got to think about it a little bit. I've had to use that, but not too often.
Jay, I think my thought on that was like, if you send an intro and that person doesn't respond, then you're keeping tabs on it, right? You continue the conversation, reach out. Hey, did you call that person? Oh, no, I haven't had a chance to. Okay, can you do that? And if they don't after that, then it's like, I kind of gave you the chance, but Rick's right. You give them 3 options and then it takes it out of your hands and you're not responsible for it.
Yep. Unless it's something really specialized. This isn't true for everyone on the screen because there's not a million Joels and Nicoles running around, but you guys know your industry. So you know how many competitors you have out there. And I think on this screen, Shannon's going to have a lot of competitors. Greg Crofton, there's a financial planner on every corner. Who in California doesn't have a real estate license? So, some of you are in industries, so you better, you by default, you better have unbelievable follow-up because that's your calling card.
Thank you, Rick. This is good. I mean, I like that passive pressure.
Yeah.
I have kind of a thought. If it's really important that somebody responds to whoever you're sending over kind of quick, you might want to call that person you're referring first and say, hey, I have somebody needs your help. Do you have time to kind of get back to them quickly before you send it?
Yep.
If it's really your reputation on the line.
Yeah.
There.
And I got to tell you, I've sat in I've done this at least a dozen times, but I've been in a one-on-one coffee meeting. Hey, Tom, I'm sitting with someone right now. Do you have 5 minutes? Sure. He has questions about corporate headshots. I'm going to hand him the phone and he gets on with Tom for 5 minutes. They set up a coffee meeting and move on. There are times when you just pick up the phone, say, I'm sitting with a guy right now. He just walked out of the bank, Joel. The guy's freaking out because they ask for paperwork and all these numbers. He doesn't know what to do. I told him you could help him. Could you talk to him for 5 minutes to set up a time to talk? Sure. Boom. There's nothing wrong with that. And you want to talk about gaining respect. That guy needed help. You found that you just picked up the phone and called the guy on the phone. I think I've done that with Sana's husband before. Pretty sure.
Anyone that was watching, how would they sign up for your course? Or, I mean, is there any course options or stuff like that?
Thank you for asking. So this is onereferralaway.com. Thank you very much for asking, AJ. If people do want to hire me to coach them, this is how we do it.
Got it.
So you go to onereferralaway.com and you see this bouncing here.
Mm-hmm.
Click on that button. And this explains the course.
Got it.
This is the curriculum. It's all webinar based. It's a recording of webinars. It's 6 or 7 hours long total. There's my bio and some testimonials. There's my wife, and there's all kinds of cool. There's a mortgage lender, financial planner, attorney. I could put 200 of them on here, but there's no need. The options to buy, this button right here, it's $795 to purchase the course, or 3 payments of $279. And it comes with all of these recorded webinars. And right here, you can see right there, it comes at 2 hours of one-on-one with me.
Awesome.
Now, if somebody needs more than that, we're going to back up and we're going to click on this button over here. And then 1 hour of one-on-one coaching is $250, 2 hours, $395. Most people, AJ, do the 6 hours for $995. Now, with that, I don't like to do longer than an hour straight because it's overwhelming for both of us. 6 hours, that's 24 15-minute sessions, or 12 30-minute sessions, or 6 1-hour sessions, or a whole crap ton of 10-minute sessions. I'll break it up any way somebody wants. And I'm generally don't stare at my watch. So that 6 hours probably turns into 7 or 8, honestly, when it's done.
Yeah.
So that's the way, but start here with onereferralaway.com and you click that button and that's the course and that's how you join.